Hi kids! Do you remember me? I am Ate Meli, a barangay health worker. As you may already know, one of my main duties in the community is to welcome young boys and girls like you to the world of teenagers. It is part of my job to inform youngsters like you about the changes that occur in your body when you reach the age of puberty. A young person's body begins to develop changes as he or she moves from childhood to adolescence or as he or she reaches puberty. Usually, puberty starts between the ages 9 and 13 in girls and between 10 and 17 in boys. Some of the changes in the male body during puberty include deepening of the voice, broadening of the shoulders, muscle development, and growth of facial, body, and pubic hairs. The hypothalamus and the pituitary gland stimulate the testicles or testes to produce increasing amounts of testosterone, a hormone responsible for these bodily changes. Among females, the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland also stimulate the ovaries to produce large amounts of a hormone called estrogen. This hormone is responsible for bodily changes that happen among females, including enlargement of the breast, widening of the hips, growth of pubic hairs, and the maturing of egg cells in the ovaries. Another important hormone that is produced in females is progesterone, which plays an important role in normal menstrual cycle and pregnancy. Did you know that males also have estrogen and progesterone but only in small amounts? Likewise, testosterone is produced in small amounts in the ovaries and adrenal glands of females. An important change during adolescence for a female is the beginning of a monthly cycle called the menstrual cycle. Now, let us see why there is menstruation among females at the age of puberty. At puberty age, the egg cells in the ovaries of females start to mature. Then, approximately every 28 days, a mature egg is released from one of the ovaries and begins to travel down the fallopian tube. The release of a mature egg from the ovary is known as ovulation. This process is also a part of the menstrual cycle. You can think of the menstrual cycle as something like a wheel, with spokes representing roughly 28 days. I say roughly because every woman's cycle is slightly different, some having cycles between 26 and 38 days. A new egg is developing inside the ovary during this time. Also, during this time, the uterine wall starts to thicken. Then, when a mature egg is released from the ovary, it travels through the fallopian tube and it reaches the uterus at this time. If the egg does not meet a sperm or is not fertilized, which is usually the case, the egg will dissolve or die. At the same time, the thickened uterine lining will break down and flow out of the female's body through the vagina. This flow is known as the period or menstruation, which lasts for about 5 days. After the period, a new egg will develop and the uterine wall will start to thicken. Then the cycle starts all over again. Now, young ladies and gentlemen, I hope I have been able to help you, especially the young ladies, to understand a little bit more about puberty, menstruation, the menstrual cycle, and ovulation. Let's learn some more about your world as teenagers when we see each other again. Bye for now!